Hi guys, this will be episode 2, I guess, of what's in the bag of stuff I got from my daughter. I'm going to have a look at the USB fan, see if we can fix that. But before we get to that, we had a spare battery for the Dyson, which I put on charge, and I've put it into the Dyson. And that appears to work. So that's interesting. I'll have to check with my daughter to see if there was anything else that was wrong with it. That's the battery that was in it, so I've put that on charge now to see if it gets any charge into it. I assume the light either comes on when it's charged, or it should be on now and it's not charging. Don't know. Lead looks a bit suspect there, doesn't it? So we can have a look at that later or in another episode, but I just thought I'd update that it looks like it appears to work. And then that vacuum cleaner there, I put on charge as well. Can I release that with one hand? Yeah, there we go. And yeah, there you go. It took some charge, but it didn't last very long. So I'm guessing they're NiCad batteries in there, bearing in mind how old it must be. My wife has pointed out this used to be ours, and we had it when we were living down in Devon. So we're talking, well, it's probably at least 20 years old. Oh, just wonder if it's got a date on it. Not on there. Not on there. No, no obvious dates unless that 2005. No, I think that's something to do with serial number on it. But yes, she can remember us having this back in Devon. And there is some sort of a number on there. Can't quite make it out. Nah. Anyway, yeah, it looks like that takes some charge but doesn't last for more than a couple of minutes. So depending on what sort of batteries it is, potentially we could replace the batteries. Still talking about that Dyson, that's the Dyson charger, battery charger. And if I just put my meter on the end of it, we're getting nothing out of there at all. And just because I don't trust my new meter at the moment, just put a battery on there. Yeah, meter is working. This is a meter I picked up in a charity shop recently. But yeah, it looks like it's the charger that we need to look at, not the Dyson itself. And clearly it's not intended to come apart. There's no screws for undoing it. So that could be interesting. So the other battery that we had must have already been charged, because this clearly didn't charge it. Well, I guess being as I've got sidetracked from actually doing the USB fan, I might as well carry on, see if I can get this apart. So I say there is no screws to undo. So this will be a sealed box. I will work on it and see if there's anything I can do to get it apart. We'll probably end up destroying it. My worst case scenario, we know what the voltage is. Output 24.35 volts at 348 milliamps or 16.75 volts. Interesting. Oh, hang on then. That's indicating that there's an inner power and a central power. Outside is negative. The pin in the middle is 16 volts and the inner sleeve is 24 volts. But I was getting nothing from the middle pin. And I would have expected that LED to come on when you plugged it in. I'd have to look it up. I mean, that's a bit of a query straight away just there, isn't it? Yeah, I'll see if I can get this apart some way. We're in using the bigclive.com recommended excessive force method, crushing around the edges to actually break the seal. And we can see there was a little ridge all the way around the inside that this was glued to. So we wouldn't have been able to get it apart any other easy way. So the next question is, oh, I think we can see that chip there has blown. Can we see that? Black, and physically the top of the chip. Let's go in close. Yeah, top of the chip's gone. So that's what's happened there. That chip has blown. So we've got no power coming out to actually charge the battery. That TNY or TMY278PN. I'll just move that white stuff out of the way, see if we can get the numbers that are just below it. Now that I'm looking inside the cover, we can see very definitely that's where it blew. So thanks for watching. Don't forget to like and subscribe. Leave us a comment so I know how I'm doing. And somewhere up here there'll be some links to related playlists. Thanks again.